find you very rude.
The Novimpia channel is made possible by our gorgeous patrons, who get early access, exclusive content, and buyer's remorse. A grand welcome to our newest cult members: Justin, Saranoid, Keith, Dean S, Alita Sipple, Noel Hamilio Espiro, Chelsea Ballfield, Scotty B, Polly Baggins, Daniel Riley, Shaitan Duke, Callum Tayton, Creamy Chungus. Join the cult at patreon.com/Novimpia.
We've also got merch. Don't you and I make the perfect merch?
No.
And now, on with the show.
Good evening. My name is Olympia, your friendly neighbourhood Christmas tomato. Red and green, it makes for Christmas. This is what I'm offering you today. That's what you're going to get, so shut up. If you are new to our channel, you may not know that for the past 5 years, I have made Christmas delights. Stiff peak.
I'm Mariah Carey.
I'm going to put together a Christmas cake today because that's Nova's favourite food is Christmas cake.
I don't like Christmas cake.
Don't lift it up!
Cocktails, concoctions, I did a Christmas cake. She didn't even fucking like it. And I thought to myself, well, what am I going to make this year? And I've got a really solid idea that can only but work and is very Christmassy and also great. You can see, oh, that's fat. You can see everything under this, all my black garments. But I like that, it's very 90s. But also, it's a bit like Britney Spears. Oops, she did it again. Oops is rather fat keeps coming out. Gorgeous. Okay, so I thought this year, I'll refresh your memory on what happened last year with the eggnog. I'll pour in some bourbon like it suggests. I can't open the bourbon. Something smells bad down here. But the point was that because of that video where I mistook bourbon for bourbons, which are biscuits, and bourbon is beverage. I don't really know what it is. Whiskey? Or is it its own bourbon? I was sick of saying the word. Someone sent this to our PO box, so it's a huge tub of bourbon creams. And I thought to myself, well, they're just sitting there, probably stale as you like now, but, you know, like Christine McConnell said, if you're making like a gingerbread house, it's better for it to be a bit stale, although these are sort of more crumbly. So that's the opposite of a gingerbread, so that's really bad. But like Christine made a large grandiose house out of gingerbread, I've decided to make my own sculpture to put in the middle of the Christmas lunch. This table's tiny. If we're eating here, no, can't do that. It'll go somewhere for Christmas. I'm gonna make a sculpture out of bourbons. As I've said before, this cannot go wrong. It's so simple, it cannot go wrong. This is what it looks like. It's a very, very sound concept that I've got. And I considered to myself, what can I make out of, well, these, I don't even know what these are. They're sort of like cocktail sticks, but for people with enormous mouths. No, what are they? They're bamboo skewers, which is very vague. You skewer like a kebab. This is for kebabs. There was a kebab place near where I grew up called Abracadabra. And then I'm going to poke this through. Well, I tried poking it through a bourbon, but the entire thing disintegrated because this is too large for the sort of crease inside the biscuit, and it disintegrated all over the kitchen floor, which I did not eat off the floor. So I decided I will make myself a very nice sound sort of base using these, and I will adhere the bourbons to these using this icing, which is really dry. It's very dry. It smells like piss. That's really wrong. Well, I'm not eating this, so it doesn't really matter. And I thought to myself, you know, what is a really Christmassy thing? The Eiffel Tower. Because the Eiffel Tower was built for Christmas. Yes, it is. I hear you arguing with me. You know, it's nothing to do with the fact that that's a simple structure to build. Is it though? Or I could build, what, like a reindeer out of them? No, fuck off. I could crush them all up and then like adhere them to the underside of a bowl and then turn that upside down. It looks like a Christmas pudding or a massive shit. I think I'm going to do the Eiffel Tower. Is that Christmassy? Listen, I haven't thought this through. I think basically because of the fact that this is going to be in the middle of our Christmas lunch on the table, that means it's Christmassy. You know what I mean? Christmas is what you make of it, really. So I'm going to make mind you, the Eiffel Tower is what? It's 4, isn't it? I'm going to do 3 and hope that Nova doesn't notice because that seems easier for me and I'm all about cutting corners. Alright, what if it doesn't even stand up at this stage? Listen, if it doesn't stand up at this stage, we are all buggered to death. Now, you want to use duct tape for this. If you're joining in at home, oh, it works. Can you see it? Oh, that's so fucking great. If it stands up on its own at this juncture, You are doing something correct. What if, no, it's sort of moving on its own. Okay, and then just like a few sticks above it. Maybe I can just put one in the little tape hole that's already there. That looks like the Eiffel Tower, doesn't it? I mean, I'm hoping you won't see the duct tape. That looks like the Eiffel Tower, doesn't it? Does it? If it fucks up, I'll just tell Nova it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So now we're going to stick the Bourbons. So this is what, you have to warm up the icing. You know, you remember when I did the icing thing last year for the Christmas cake? Ripped it in half. And you have to warm it up in your hand. Does icing go out of date? That smells like a fucking stairwell of a car park. That's not good at all. This is one I did earlier, but I feel like now... Oh, it's under my nails. Alright. So you want to press your black icing to the one side of your Bourbon and maybe press it into the little holes as well. And then, I don't know if you can see this, you press it. This is going to work. God, this is going to work. A lovely job all round was performed today here at the Novimpia Heights Kitchen of Wonders. What have I run out of icing? There's some other colours there. There's green and yellow. Green is Christmassy. But again, the Eiffel Tower, not Christmassy at all. What is Christmassy? What even is Christmas? You know, what is it? I'm having a sort of existential crisis, like when I wasn't sure what a cooker was. What is a cooker? Oh, very nicely done. Can you see how it's taking shape now? There's my beginning of the Eiffel Tower. Been to the Eiffel Tower once before, didn't like it. My Yelp review on the Eiffel Tower. It's alright, you know, as towers go. Never been to like Blackpool Tower, but I bet that's a shitter. Oh, it's a very, very delicate job, this. I think this is going to be a real smash hit with all the people coming round. You know, all two of them. Well, Nova and her sister. Better fucking appreciate this. Also, it's probably vegan. They can really get a lot out of this. Although, how is it going to work on this bit? I feel like it's going to slide down. This is like Jenga at this point. I've never been so nervous in my whole life. Oh no! Oh, fuck. I'm sweating. And it's nothing to do with my large frame. I'm just very, very nervous. So no one comment anything, please. I'd love a comment about how good this looks. This one came off, but don't worry. Oh, it's looking great. Isn't that looking absolutely fantastic? Can you see that? You can, of course you can see it, because you're looking right at it. Oh, no, it does not smell very nice. Sort of like a party ring that someone's farted on. All right, let's move on. Okay, the other sides though? I'm really quite happy with it just looking like this. I think it shows a lot of work ethic. You're pressing the icing in with your delicate fingers very nicely, and if you get it into a little hole, it might stick better. Maybe I should do two. I'm going to do two. I'm sorry, but when I am smart, you know, when I have a good idea going, I think I'm really great at it. This is for kebabs. This doesn't look anything like the Eiffel Tower. I'm going to get Nova in a minute, and she can tell me what she thinks. Okay, ready? I'm so nervous. Does it look more... One fell off. Does it look more like like a pylon, like an electricity pylon? Why does this one keep fucking... It needs more. It needs extra care and attention. I think this is really wonderful and something... I don't like to say. What happened? What happened to it? Oh no! This cannot go wrong. There's been an earthquake in France. Oh no, it's all going wrong. This cannot go wrong. It wasn't a stable enough base, I don't think. And now this one's going. Oh no. Nova, no. Nova. Nova, no. I fucking hate Christmas. People make you do shit like this. No one asked for this. No one asked for it. Stay there. You fucking stay. Oh God. This has nothing to do with Christmas. Okay, but we need to get to the basis of like white collapse in the first place. No, stay on your own fucking side, please. Maybe the whole thing wants to be too sandwiched. Did you ever think about that? Well, we're gonna have to go in stronger now. We're gonna have to strengthen it. What's happened to my hair like Samara? Okay, that's better. Back in the room. Do you find it really weird when people describe biscuits as sandwiches? Like, it's not even a sandwich. What are you doing? My finest work yet. I mean, I never was. I'm not a builder. I am not, in fact, an architect, which might come as a surprise to some of you. Who is this for? What is this for? What are we doing here? That looks great, though, right? Okay, we can all appreciate that although this idea is a bit shit, that looks great. And it really is holding now that I'm sandwiching the Bourbons. What happens at the top? People are going to say to me, like, you know, the Eiffel Tower has, like, levels and stuff. Suck a dick, because this is harder than it looks. And I'm sure it looks really hard because this is shit. This is shit. Very happy. I think it's probably smart to do this before this because the whole thing might just go kapoo. Do you know, I've never been so nervous in my whole life. It's broken. This one just broke. Has anyone seen that Stephen King? What is that Stephen King one? With the, like, telephones. I mean, that's vague. They probably all have telephones in them. There's, like, one at the end where people are swirling around a giant, like, pylon. You know, it's not made of bourbons, but that's... Get your life, you bitch. Oh, it broke. Fucking yeah. Look at it. When you sandwich them together like that, nothing is more satisfying. Nothing. Nothing. You know, oh, it's too good. Oh, it's so good. You know, feeding the homeless. Nope. Sticking 2 bourbons around a giant toothpick. Fucking get your life. I'm running out of the frosting, which is so out of date. It's from the cake video last year. It's still just in the... I found it in, like, the caverns of our fridge. I think we're onto a winner here, guys. I can't wait for Nova to see this. She's gonna be so fucking impressed. I think all of you are sort of thinking in your head secretly, my God, Nova is gonna absolutely lose her shit with excitement regarding this. No, don't move. What are you moving for? I feel like architecture's really hard. It's a hard thing to do because you've got to be really smart. You've got to understand about, like, gravity and, you know, what else? That one broke, that just broke. And, like, what else do you have to know about? That's really leaning, isn't it? You have to understand sort of, I guess, maths maybe a little bit. Someone took a piss in my maths teacher's cup of tea. I've told you about that before, he was so hot. I think I'm using too much of the cement. I would hate for this to collapse at this late stage. Because, alright, that bit's gone. That bit, we never wanted that bit anyway. That's a sort of creative... I might just call her in now so she can see it before it inevitably collapses under its own weight. Maybe if I hairsprayed it, it would stay up. And then it'll be perfect for Christmas lunch. And if I say, you know, please take a bourbon off of the Eiffel bourbon, and they say, oh, this tastes horrible, it sort of tastes like hairspray, I'll say that must be a stroke you're having because this is not hairsprayed. It's gorgeous is what it is. We're getting to the magic moment. I'm going to put on one and then call Nova in. Oh my God, it just cracked. Quick. For the love of God, call her quickly. Shit, I'm so nervous. She's in the other room. She'll probably hear me. What's her name? Nova. Speakerphone. Okay, I'm going to give her a call. Ready? Okay. Here we go. Yes, would you please come into the kitchen so I can present you with my Bourbon sculpture?
I'd really rather not.
No, just open the door and have a look at it, please. It's for you. If someone made you a beautiful sculpture, would you sit there sort of po-faced? Or would you jump to attention and just be like, oh my God, you're so kind. Here it is! It's for the Centre of Christmas lunch. It's a table piece. Guess what it is?
I don't know.
It's a very famous architectural wonder.
I've no idea.
Right, but you're supposed to know immediately what that is. That's so
like
obvious.
Like a teepee. What have you got all over your fingers?
It's the icing I've used to
yeah,
put
that
it
looks nice.
together. Thank you so much. That's kind of you. But really, this is the centerpiece, right? This is what we're all looking at. You're shitting. You know exactly what that is.
No.
You know.
It's like one of the pyramids.
One of the pyramids. Does that look like a pyramid to you?
Well, it doesn't really look like anything.
Okay, but the reason I wanted you in early was in case the last one fucked up. Well, imagine there's another one. And you know immediately what that is.
A tripod.
You're being really facetious in front of all of our guests. It's the Eiffel Tower! You knew
The
that?
Eiffel Tower has 4 legs.
Oh, I knew she'd notice that. She's such an asshole. Listen!
We went up the Eiffel Tower.
I'll go up you in a minute.
Alright.
No, stop that. Turn the camera off. Okay, well listen. Alright, well just imagine there's a fucking 4th one then. Look, here we go. What's this knife doing here? 4. Very French.
Well, now it looks more like the Eiffel Tower.
Yes. Which is also very Christmassy.
No, it's not.
Because they built the Eiffel Tower originally as a temporary measure.
Yeah.
Yes, for Christmas time.
It wasn't for Christmas.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't for like some kind of fair.
Christmas
like
fair.
some, what was it? Like
For
they
France,
gave money.
yeah, Christmas fair.
No, it wasn't Christmas.
Of Grand Gay Paris. Now it looks really like the Eiffel Tower. Now, if you look at it on like lying down,
It doesn't. No, it's for like some kind of like science and architecture fair or something.
Christmas fair. Or can you please sing a Christmas song whilst I'm doing this?
No, you shan't be doing that.
Sing Silent Night immediately.
I hate that one, that's the worst.
Alright, what's your favourite one? Oh, come ye merry Frenchmen to the Eiffel Tower tonight. It's Christmas time in France, and this baguette tastes so right. Merry Christmas, Puffins.
You're gonna get like chocolate stains on that lovely red leotard.
It's literally like something from 2012. Look at it slowly going down.
It's like Charmaine trying to do the splits.
Oh my god! She'd know about a brown stain. It needs some extra attention required. Just at the base, I think. Just to really strengthen it.
Or in the concept.
You can leave now, please. Thank you very
I
much.
shall.
I don't think we need that negative energy. Do you know what I mean? I think we really have had a lovely time here together for Christmas time. And if you would like to make a Christmas Bourbon Eiffel Tower at home, then I'd love for you to do that. Maybe have a drink. And then send me a picture of your trifle. That's not... Oh my god. Your Christmas Bourbon Eiffel Tower. Trifle Tower! That's why I said trifle. I need to be sectioned. Okay, thank you so much for coming for this, arguably the worst thing I've ever done, ever. I really honestly thought this was going to work. But, you know, shit happens. Merry Christmas. You can follow my Instagram if you'd like to see more wonders of the ancient world, like the Eiffel Tower, and please subscribe. From my bosom to yours, Puffins, have a lovely Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and I'll see you all real soon. Ah, yeah.
If you want to put your money into the toilet, join our Patreon, that doesn't rhyme.